I'm Sean Coffey with Ritchey. We're at 2014 NAHBS in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm going to talk to you about the 2014 Ritchey Swiss Cross Disc. Like all of our NAHBS sample bikes, this bike is fillet brazed by Tom Ritchey himself. It's a beautiful black finish, really reminiscent of some of our world champion bikes. This bike is very similar to the existing Swiss Cross cantilever version, with the exception, of course, that disc brakes. You'll notice on the rear triangle, the rear seat stay on the non-drive side has a little bit of a bend to it, and the caliper is located on the inside of the triangle. That tucks it out of the way when you're running with the bike through the barriers. Also, it allows for the braking to be the forces to be really well aligned with the rear triangle, so we don't have to add a ton of weight to the rear triangle to support the frame for the forces of disc brakes, and therefore that keeps the frame nice and light and maintains the ride quality of the canti version as well. Full-length housing for the rear brake. And then on the front, we've also, of course, got a disc brake caliper. This is hanging off of our brand new disc brake fork for Ritchey. Now, this is a non-tapered fork, which is unique. A lot of the disc brake forks out there are tapered steer tube. This is a 1 1/8 inch fork. It's very strong, very stiff. It exceeds the CEN disc brake tests out there for required for sale in Europe. So it's a very strong fork. It still has a really nice ride quality. In fact, some of the tapered forks out there for discs, a little bit harsh is what we've heard. So this is a much lighter system. This fork is about 480 grams. It'll retail separately for about $449. On the Swiss Cross here, of course, it's included with the price of the frame, fork, and headset of the TIG welded production version. The TIG welded production version will be available in August. It'll retail for $1299.95 with the frame, fork, and headset. Frame works around 160 rotors. The fork can run a 140 rotor if you want to run it separately. And you can check out all the details at ritcheylogic.com.